where it came from, but the minute I heard it, I thought, well, I'd like to learn that song because that's something I feel. And it's another song that is sort of in this old, I don't know what we got on a thing about doing some of these really old songs for, but sometimes it's nice to bring out the simplicity and sweetness of some of the older songs. And a lot of the new songs are great, but sometimes the older songs that have been written years ago by people who really believed in what they were saying maybe weren't so much influenced by commercial ideas or thinking about how much money maybe they could make if they sold the song or something. Maybe they're just writing it because it came from their heart. And I'm sure people still do that, but it seems to be more prevalent in some of the older ones. But this song is an old-timey one called A Shelter in the Time of Storm. And if you've ever been through that storm, you know what it's talking about. The Lord's our rock, in Him we hide, a shelter in the time of storm. Secure whatever ill betide, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm. A shade by day, defense by night, a shelter in the time of storm. No fears alarm, no fears of fright, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm. The raging storms may round us beat, a shelter in the time of storm. We'll never leave our safe retreat, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, rock divine, oh, refuge dear, a shelter in the time of storm. Be thou our helper ever near, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm. A shelter in the time of storm, a shelter in the time of